Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous. We're in Lucianiva in the flesh market still. That over there, portal up. Oh yeah, that's the moving bridge across. Didn't finish looking at. Let's talk to Crevice. We haven't talked to him yet. The tall, thin vendor is swathed in a loose black robe. He's not a demon, but it is impossible to determine his race. His expressionless and hairless face is covered in tattoos and looks as if it's made of wax. His eyes are motionless. As you approach, the black figure almost doubles over as he sweeps into a low bow. The vendor moves with a supernatural delicacy and grace impossible for a human. He extends his arms, also covered in tattoos, towards you. The ink of his palms comes to life and forms the words, "Greetings, I'm Crevice, vendor of magical lunatics." The voice of the hand sounds contemplative. "I can sense shadows, evil shadows that once served the old master. Vivivaxis, whom I fought valiantly, but not the strength to defeat. Beware this one champion. He is linked to powers both formidable and cunning." Something inside you awakens and casts a fiery glance at the slaver. You can see the darkness curling under the thin layer of skin, or rather, a shadow resembling darkness, a demon woven of shadows. "Show me your magic wares." He gives you another low bow. One of his eyes suddenly rolls out of its eye socket. With a neat, gentle movement, Crevice touches the eyeball and returns it to its normal place, then points to his wares. Okay, Phantasmal Guide, Ghost Touch Quarterstaff, Cast Illusion, which is for 3 levels higher, Arcane Persistence. When you cast the same spell for the 4th time during the day, the next spell becomes quickened. Imminent Demise. When the wearer of this ring makes an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass Fortitude 26 to be knocked down. The ring also grants +2 bonus on attack and damage rolls with 2-handed weapons. Robe of Malice. +3 dodge to AC, +5 to unarmed attack rolls and damage rolls. Can only be worn by a monk of lawful evil alignment. Really? You got 60 quarterstaffs for some reason. Unholy Shepherd. While wielding this ring with a sign of Baphomet, you can summon 2 challenge rating 14 half-fiendish minotaurs 3 times per day. They'll fight at your side for 10 minutes. However, if you die while wearing this ring, they are summoned too, but now as enemies. Nah. That's just stuff. Okay. This isn't bad. It is of a higher level than the previous ones. All the Dragonkind stuff. How about remove fear? No, no one's got remove fear. Where the hell can we get that from? I have seen it before. Excuse me. Wow, that's very expensive meta magic rods. Massively expensive. So are they as well. Not a lot here, actually. Some of the scrolls are pretty high level, but they're not that useful. Sirocco's not bad. Phantasmal putrefaction. Doesn't really work against enemies. Works against us because we survive and we just keep on taking damage over and over and over again until we die. Blade barrier, maybe? Nope. That's not here either. Okay. Already have one of those. Okay. What kind of slaves do you offer? With a slight nod, points towards a group of slaves standing nearby. All of them are completely motionless. Their backs unnaturally straight. They seem to be drugged. Their eyes are entirely black, without hint of pupil. In the depths, tiny blue sparks flicker like stars in the night sky. What do you mean without iris? Entirely black would be all pupil. From time to time, some of the slaves utter something uncanny or barely comprehensible and fall silent again. Tiny ink glyphs begin to appear rapidly on the slaver's palm, as if drawn by a skilled scribe. My lunatics. Magical ingredients for ritual sacrifices, dissolved in blood, fermented, finished, distillation and finished, deposited into practical self-propelled storage units inside the slaves' bodies. High magical potential. These goods were examined and certified by esteemed Willardus, approved for trading. I can sense darkness inside them, not mundane darkness, which is merely the absence of light, but an embodied darkness that begets evil and possesses awareness instead of being emptiness and nothing. What cursed substances did he pump into these unfortunates? Keep an eye on them, for the darkness inside them waits for the right moment to be born into this world. What have you done to these slaves and why? Snakes made of letters crawl over Quibus's hands. They are no longer slaves. They are vessels of magic. Their bodily fluids were drained and replaced by potions and decoctions imbued with energies. Their dried mummies were filled with the dampness of magic, and their dehydrated brains were filled with the mysteries of the universe. Top quality, the Hindrian, as they say here, in Alushinara. Who are you? Where do you come from? 3 words appear on the vendor's arms. Quibus, from everywhere. The secretive stranger smiles lifelessly and shrugs. Soft floor movements are so smooth as to be indiscernible, as if he were not a creature of flesh, but rather melting wax. The slaver opens his mouth wide. He neither teeth nor tongue inside. The ink of his palm forms the word, I can communicate. Okay. The slaver's hands entwine in the air in a graceful gesture reminiscent of 2 snakes. Perhaps this is how his kind says goodbye. Not buying those, they look weird. Yeah, let's go down here. And take this portal up. There's that one that's wearing the mask as well we can have a look at. Flavor. What's this? Ah.
We do it my way. We should move. I'm always ready.
I remember this. You have to get all this in a bridge. And you don't stand on the spikes, you stand on the flat side. But you need someone standing on one of these. to stop it rotating.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Who, me?
I am never wrong.
I welcome your company.
My skills are absolute.
Okay, seems to be like a quarter turn. Not quite a half turn.
Trust in yourself. Please, allow me.
Welcome respite. It is banded armor, heavy. +5 banded armor, it's actually +6. It attacked in melee while being prone, stunned or staggered. The attacker must pass a reflex or suffer the same condition for 2 rounds. In addition, the wearer grants its wearer immunity to fire and acid. Nah.
Follow if you dare.
Nothing else up here, no?
I'm off.
There are violent dreams. Can't go in there yet. A portal to the harem, I guess.
I do what I must.
Scram your feet, 'cause I don't care about your squabbling. Okay. Hear that a lot from the background. You don't want to work, is that it? You don't want to? How about now? Change your mind?
I'm gone.
I beg you, kind lady, give me a moment of your time. A thin aasimar, good breeding apparent in every line of his aristocratic face, addresses you. Greetings and welcome to this dismal place. My name is Latverk, and I ask for your help. I beg you, show mercy, not toward me, but toward these young and innocent maidens. They are my wards, and they were unfortunate enough to be abducted by demons. Surrender herself bestowed a revelation upon me, which prompted me to settle here and aid my brethren doomed to a dark and cruel fate. But my strength is all but gone. I swear it, I need assistance now more than ever. As more women drift out of their house, standing like silent shadows behind Latberg. The faces of many of the women are covered in scars, the gazes are cold, as if numbed by suffering and despair. How can I be of assistance? Freeing enslaved aasimars has become my trade, you see. These women are former captives, are safe in the monster's clutches, and I protect them to the best of my ability. I've heard of a new shipment of slaves that's about to arrive from flesh markets. There's nothing I can do to break their shackles. Please do it in my stead. Please buy their freedom, send the women here. I see that you're a traveller of means. A single act of kindness should not inconvenience you excessively, but we will be forever indebted to your compassionate soul. Just a kind and generous soul is a true rarity in the Abyss. We ought to help him, champion, not just to save the poor slave from him, but also to strengthen his faith in the righteousness of the path he has chosen. And even in the Abyss, we found another aasimar living a virtuous life. There's no escaping you lot, is it? Darren says with a sneer. How did these aasimar women end up in the Abyss? The Abyss hungers for new slaves, so it sends countless raiding parties to other planes to stave off its cravings. These poor young women were captured on Galarian, I've never seen anything viler than those ruthless thrall hunters prowling in search of defenseless victims, sniffing out the weak to enslave, clapping collars around their necks. Why don't you buy the freedom yourself? Alas, I simply cannot afford such an expense. My meagre income is spent on buying the freedom of these poor souls. When demons see an aasimar customer, they raise their price, conspire to keep me from purchasing anyone. In their eyes, the glee of thwarting me is worth the lost profits. Why did they bring these aasimar women to the abyss? It pains me to say this, but I can only think of two options. Both are equally terrible. Perhaps they'll be sold to the 10,000 delights, a filthy whorehouse where corrupt souls indulge in the most immoral and vulgar of pleasures. The other option is even worse. I've heard Chimera, the mistress of Alushinira, is a former celestial up from the upper planes who once served the Everlight. This partly explains Chimera's irrational hatred of aasimars. They say she buys my kinsfolk and takes them to a harem of ardent dreams, where she tortures them without mercy, and dines on their flesh. A monster. I decided the aasimar captives would be safe at my camp. Aasimar appears doubtful. I'm infinitely grateful that you freed those unfortunates, but you should have sent them to me. They survived a terrible shock, perhaps even abuse. They need a kinsman's care. Someone who could understand them, listen to them, and try to heal the scars left by their ordeal. I fear that eking out a meagre assistance in an army camp surrounded by gruff, armed soldiers will only reopen their wounds. Yeah. Don't trust you. What? Where are we? Did we get teleported? The demons examine you, the gazes both avaricious and imperious. Their leader, a misshapen demon whose facial features exhibit not even a passing acquaintance with symmetry, issues command Embark. Shut up everyone, get on the ground. On your stomachs, turn out your pockets. Perhaps we will settle for taking your gold and spare your lives. But you, my sweet morsel. Oh, it's his pike. I thought it was a trap. We'll leave him with us, in pieces. The demon grins malevolently at Latverk. Oh, okay. The Gouger. Behind the chatty demon, a huge Ravakia stares sleepily at his feet. A large, clouded crystal sticks out of his chest. Several smaller crystals are broken through his skin in several places like young saplings bursting forth from the earth's embrace. A slimy fringe of thick red saliva hangs from the monster's slack jaw. He gives a surprised snort and grunts shyly at you. Who are you? Demon with a lopsided face spits on the floor and replies cockily, "We're the best in the Assassin's Guild. Mess with us, or we'll mess you up." Why did you come here? Demon's fingers, crooked as his ugly mug, points at Latverk. This aasimar misfit has made a certain person very angry. So angry they put a large bounty on his head, which is why we're going to gut him, stew this dismal hovel with garlands made of entrails, then play ball with the stupid little noggin. Who's that brute tagging along with you? This. Oh, this here's our Gouger. We found him in the sewers below Alushinira, barely breathing. We've gone to cut his throat, but he's so addled he's tame enough. Mighty strong. Someone must have scrambled his brains real hard. Now everybody knows not to screw with us, we'll wake Gouger up, and they're done for. He glances at the Ravakia with mingled pride and weariness. You're not assassins, you just common rabble. Demons lose their bravado and exchange nervous glances, taken aback by the steel in your voice. Why isn't Ember doing this? The leader of the band of misfits finally mutters in a shaky voice. Well, maybe not assassins per se, but it sounds more intimidating. All shit their pants when they hear it, so we don't even have to shank them. But you, missus, are no fool. I can see that much. Folks, let's not bother the nice lady. We'll just turn around and be on our merry way, shall we? The demon's tone takes on an air of grovelling. By the time he's done speaking, he's practically pleading with you. Who sent you? We don't know her name. Everyone calls her Red Mask, because that's what she always wears. We have no idea who or what she is beneath the mask. She's sitting in bad luck all day guzzling booze like there's no tomorrow. Who's the Red Mask? Damned if I know. Some kind of woman. Definitely not a demon. She's one of yours, an outsider. But she's got an edge to her, and her mask is scary as anything. Nice kill him. Oh, no, don't hurt us. We got the hint. Let's get out of here. Latvik folds his hands and gesture of prayer, wailing in utter despair. I beg you, please protect me. Unless she is stopped, Red Mask will get to me. Even worse, to my wards. Do not fear death. These girls must not be hurt again. Do not put an end to Red Mask's depravity, but you can. Guilty and mercy. Find her and stop her once and for all. Who is she? I haven't the slightest idea. No doubt some villain displeased by my attempts to save my kin from slavery. Perhaps a dark soul that revels in crime. Suffering it brings. Never met this creature before. Okay, I'll deal with her. With generous and courageous heart, I'll be praying for your success. Where the hell are we? That was a bit abrupt. And a bit weird.
We do it my way.
I mean, he did invite us into that house. Yeah. Here's where we just were. He just got teleported in, sucked in. That was weird. Wow. Seems to have tied down and on fire.
Open to ideas.
Yes.
Oh. Right on top of a trap. Nice one, fuckwits.
Follow if you dare.
I sense something.
Well, where's the this arm?
I'm glad I was useful to you.
I'm off.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, so what do I have up? Protection from fire, electricity. Pathetic Quasit.
Let's get to the exciting part.
I'll take care of it.
Go away, you will disrupt the ritual. I didn't kill my master and spend the next 100 years deciphering his grimoire, only for you to ruin everything.
We should move.
Told you, get lost. Do you think I won't turn you into a smoking stain on the ground just because I'm only a Quasit?
Let's have some fun.
Nice.
Don't hold back.
Out of my sight.
Surrender or else. Too late for apologies.
I will resist.
I'll dissect your cadaver.
You shouldn't have bothered me. I was very familiar to the 3 strongest battle mages in the Abyss. Killed them all if I mastered their secrets. I was the familiar, not very familiar. Okay, something's gone on.
Assist me at once.
What the fuck is Wayla the Banshee? Needs a 33. Oh, that ain't gonna happen, is it?
Tactical retreat! No?
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Oh, he was all the way back up again.
I will be to your demise.
So don't be near one of these when they blow up then. It seemed to be the whole area.
Prepare yourself.
Precision and
Strike! You should run.
Desna, guide my hand.
This will hurt. Don't hold back.
Cover me, alright? Didn't know I had it in me.
Strike.
I win.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I've got a scroll of resurrection, do I? Where's dead? Two ways dead. Okay.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet. Missed me already? Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Oh, that was a mess.
I welcome your company.
Right. No, not mass heal, though. Resurrection needs 2 diamonds. Well, no. How about a raised dead then? 1 diamond.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
You need more diamonds.
I do what I must.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Okay. Mass heal, then get rid of the negative levels.
This war must end.
But resurrection will. Oh, sorry, greater restoration. Did not have that?
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Not remove negative levels, okay.
Sod is restless.
No, she doesn't have it.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay. What do we have? Succubus guards. Nothing great there. Pathetic Quasit. Foresight's pretty good. Mind blank. Hominal's good. Intelligence 4. Ring of Luck. And Misty Cover. So what's this Ring of Luck? +1 luck bonus on all saving throws. And the Misty Cover. Luck resistance +4, grants the wearer +2 bonus AC against flying creatures and summoned creatures. Well, it's a +4 with an extra 2 AC, so. You're going to have Shield of whatever one. What's it called? That one. Shield of Faith. This gives you +4. So, might as well put that on. Oh, Shadow Demon's out. Hi, Shadow Demon. I really do need to find someone who can sell me diamonds. It's over there. That's something down there as well. Is there something back here?
We do it my way.
Don't know.
Follow if you dare.
Are we ready to move out?
Esmo, Axe.
Hey. That Banshee's Wail thing was pretty potent.
I'm off.
And nasty. Let's go back down to the flesh market. Normal. Slave trader do anything?
I do what I must.
Raggy, we've had a look at. I miss her, slave trader. The eyes of a translucent Meredith carefully observe her surroundings. It seems this is not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness, while her physical body is located somewhere far from here. Next to the Meredith fidgets a shriveled mandragora, which utters the occasional displeased shriek. Ah, visitor from another plane. I'm Ramissa, also known as Sloth Skin. I am no simple vendor, but true artist of the slave trade. My warehouses currently stand empty, but we can always arrange for a custom order. What would you like to acquire? Perhaps your enemy's son or daughter, bound by magic and powerless in the face of anything you might wish to do to them. Attractive person who once dared reject you. Little brat who bullied you as a child. Lucianaira is the only city where all your dreams come true. The Meredith licks her lips, especially if they're dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession or revenge. So what I see standing here is just your projection. Certainly, it's not safe to appear in the flesh markets in person. Especially for someone like me. You see, before I switched to this line of work, I was a humble gardener. I used to grow mandragoras. The Meredith pats the ugly pet on the head. Well known fact that mandragoras grow if you water an ordinary weed with demon blood, or if you plant it on a demon's corpse. The allies, lovers and masters of those that turned into fertilizer are still searching for me. Those who conduct my business remotely, in the same way when I have slaves to sell, I first show their projections, and only after they're sold do I deliver them to the buyer. Okay. Whirlong, the Black Mask. Stern-looking demon stands in front of you, bristling with what seems like an arsenal of weapons, and copious scars suggest he's been hacked to pieces more than once. His face is hidden under a grotesque obsidian mask attached to his flesh by thin straps ending in hooks. The hooks are threaded into the skin, and the wounds bleed profusely as if inflicted mere moments ago. The mask resembles a sinister black mollusk, enveloping the face of his victim. When he speaks, the slaver's voice is muffled. Greetings, stranger. I am Verlong, legend of the Battle Bliss. I look to buy some battle slaves, or do you need weapons for yourselves and your servants? Show me the weapons. Our gladiators come from a range of planes and are accustomed to fighting in different styles, so I have a wide selection. I'm positive you'll find something that fits your hand, no matter how many hands nature gave you. Slaver chuckles, pleased with his own joke. The items I have here are the best examples of Nahindrian weapons and armour. Why do you keep calling them Nahindrian? Rumours have been going around of some magical Nahindrian crystals that grant immense power to their owners. No one knows for certain where they come from or what they really are. But everyone desires them. Lucianaira has become obsessed with all things Nahindrian. That's why everyone in Lucianaira calls top quality goods Nahindrian now. Okay, let's see what I can sell to you. What do you have? Impending Demise, a sigh, sling staff, great sword, nunchuck, glowing half plate, +5 bonus on reflex saving throws, Royal Messenger's chain shirt, +4 reflex and extra mobility, Talion Keeper, spiked shield, short spear, rapier. It is a +5. Finesse wielding keen. +2 on attack and damage rolls, and attacks of opportunity. If an attack of opportunity results in a killing blow, the wielder can make one extra attack during the next round. Very situational. Very situational. Especially for 110,000. I stock Bolt of Bloodlust, +4 dex and strength. Whenever the wearer of this belt lands a killing blow, +5 my roll bonus to the next attack roll. Okay, but let's keep going through weapons first. Tongi, Valkata, armor, sickle. Short sword, battle sword, composite longbow. +5 bleed longbow. Bones of good crit. Enemies with d6 damage every 5 feet that enemy travels for 2 rounds. Involuntary movement, so it's only good if they're running towards you, otherwise not so good. Javelin, Earthbreaker, Dwarven War-Axe, Longsword, Holy Devotee's Wrath. This Holy Longsword counts neutral enemies as evil. It also allows its wielder to count neutral enemies as evil when using Smite Evil. Very expensive though. 2-bladed sword, Sawtooth Saber. So I haven't used those yet. It's a dexterity based normal saber. So the kind of a lot of exotic weapons, and not too bad if you'd spec into these, I guess. Very situational. Arms of Greatness, a medium armor breastplate. The first spell cast in combat is bolstered. Chainmail barding. Medium. Quasit of Dire Witchcraft. +4 armor bonus to AC. If the witch save against their DCs increases by 2. And that does +1. What's this? That's +3 enhancement and 1 base armor. What's this? Robe of the Overmind. DR2, spell resistance 18, +4 resistance saves, and saves DC of all spells with mind effect into scripture. It's increased by 1. +6 strength, -2 penalty to will saving throws. Headbutter's Helm. Okay. Eyes of a Dragon. Gives you blind sense. Medallion of Demonic Disruption. Nah. Scarab of Protection. Gives you constant death ward and spell resistance 20. And Swallowtail Bracelets. +2 luck bonus on all saving throws, ability checks, and skill checks. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And I can't talk to you. What's the mask you wear? I was thinking about talking about social, maybe to bring the social here. First champion fought wearing this mask. The final champion will fight wearing it on the day the world ceases to exist. In this mask, I was invincible, and I conquered the battle bliss and made all of Nushnaiva bow before me. I thought to pass it to Geldafang, my apprentice, but despite his many talents in the art of killing, he loved his life far too much. He was afraid of death, too frightened to fight me. Take the mask. He's not a true gladiator, not a real champion. But no one aside from the true children of the arena is capable of understanding this. This mask is strikingly different from the ones who are looking to solve the riddles in the nameless ruins. Still, it's unique. I would like to examine it. On a demon. Hand it over immediately for an experiment. I promise to try not to break it. No. Please? No. I'll mention your name in my encyclopedia. Over my dead body. Fine. Enyo turns to you. The expectation in her eyes. Among us thieflings, one on a bait and switch like that gets you punched in the face. Waldriff gingerly touches his right cheekbone. Enyo, give it a rest. But what about experiment? Enyo lowers her head for a brief moment. He thinks she may burst into tears. But the next moment she raises her head and looks at you without any hint of what just happened. Who are you? I am Whirlong Black Mask. I was champion of the arena. I fought and killed in the name of my mistress, Shamira. I worshipped her. I was her slave and her bodyguard. She was flattered by the many killings dedicated to her honour, by the shouts of the crowd chanting her name. But then I had a dark revelation. I realised Shamira was not worthy of my worship. She owned me, but my true mistress was the one that entered the arena with me. Her hand in mine, death. So I dedicated my next victim to her, instead of Shamira. My mistress was enraged. She arranged a fight in the arena, one that I had no hope of winning. I was hacked, cut, torn apart, choked, ground into dust by magic, and impaled on spears. But still, I did not die. My remains were stitched back together piece by piece. Death was with me that day, and I returned even more powerful. But the fights lost their appeal after that. An immortal gains no glory fighting mortals. So I left the arena, and no longer killed by my own hand. Now I offer my gifts to death by the hands of the gladiators I train. I take their names and their dreams, and in return, I give them weapons and the dark revelation of death. Okay, show me the ones you're selling. I'm selling death itself. Death lurks in my gladiators' hands and in their eyes. They can kill so swiftly, you'll not even see them strike. They can kill so slowly, your opponent's death makes the spectators shiver in ecstasy. They embrace their own deaths with such dignity that their names soar from the lips of the crowd into the dark sky, straight into the hands of merciful death. The gladiators, a mix of all races and ages, do indeed look tough and dangerous. Their powerful bodies, bloodthirsty gazes, and deft yet casual grips on their weapons show them to be true masters of their art. They resemble a pack of predators at rest before a bloody hunt, where they will rip, tear, and gut their prey. The glances they exchange are amiable, but not warm, for tomorrow each may have to kill the other in front of the screaming crowd. There's glory to be gained by fighting the arena, you say? There certainly is. The gladiator fires are the most popular entertainment here in Lucianira. There's no better way to acquire fame and glory than to step into the battle bliss, take another's life. If your slaves are that good in a fight, why don't they rebel and free themselves? The arena is their home, the gladiators their family, and the fight's their sole purpose in life. Fighting is their only path to glory and a carefree life of luxury, but to win in the arena, you need a distinguished and influential master who provides you with an experienced trainer, good weapons, decent food, and skillful lovers to salve your wounds. But would such a distinguished and influential demon take on just a no-name wannabe? Of course not. That's why when a demon wishes to purchase a gladiator for the arena, they come to me. The best fighters pay enormous sums to become my slaves and trainees, and the only hope of making it to the top. Did I hear that right? People pay to become your slaves. It's a rare moment I find myself lost for words, but this is one of them. Your statement is a logical paradox. Can't you see that declaration of speech just disproves the premise of said declaration? I'll go. Seems the mask's expression has changed slightly, the grin become more malevolent, more scheming. I wish you glorious battle, many fallen enemies and a hard and painful death that will be etched into the hearts of generations to come. I'm going to go back to the Nexus. Rest up. Camellia can wait. Unless it triggers now. Trigger now. My friend, it's been so long since we last spent time together. Wouldn't you agree? Have we even gone for a stroll? I've missed your company. Amelia's eyes have an unnatural sheen to them, and the shallow breaths emerge from her throat in feverish staccato. Alright, hint taken. Where do you want to go together? I'm pleased you understand me. No one understands me better than you. She bares her teeth in a predatory smile. I would like to suggest a little adventure. Take me to the brothel. Are you serious? Have I ever given you cause to doubt my seriousness? She raises an eyebrow. My request is not as simple as it may first appear. Far-away look appears in her eyes. Maria is demanding blood. Her whispers are growing even more insistent, becoming overwhelming, muddling my thoughts, stopping me from thinking about anything else. I need to help her, and I know how. In the 10,000 Delights there is a special service. It is only offered to those who already know of its existence. Deep below the brothel there is a place where there are no limits. Do you understand? She wets her dry lips. What's more, the service entails making a pleasure slave for the person your heart desires above all else. I would like to seize this opportunity. You're very well informed about the brothel secrets. How did you learn about them? Let's just say I made inquiries. All we do here is fight and kill. Isn't that blood enough for Maria? She sighs and begins to explain, like she's explaining to a simple child. To feed Maria blood, there must perform a particular ritual. Select a victim, cut him open, blah blah blah, wait for the life to leave, yeah. You already know how it works. You forbade me for killing your subjects in Dresden, but here in the Abyss is a entirely different matter. We're not even on your lands any longer. It wasn't my lands, I'm not a king. What's difference does a death one unknown pleasure slave make? The fate of Galarian might depend on death. Hold on, shouldn't Mireille be the one to select the victim? The brothel, she'll just have to accept whoever we're given. Anyway, why does the spirit from Galarian need the blood of someone in the Abyss? She doesn't answer immediately. You see, the Abyss has completely out of my little Mireille's mind. Now she simply craves blood. Any blood, from whatever source. Even from someone not of Galarian. The brothel promises to turn the slave into whoever we wish. We should do this and offer Mireille a choice. Just making up as you go along, aren't you? Alright, I'll go to you with the 10,000 delights. Her mouth broadens into a happy smile. Oh, my friend, I'm ever so pleased to hear that. I knew I could rely on you.
I'm gone.
Right. Well, where the hell are we? Right. Let's go and... Is it up here? The camp? Yeah. Right. I'll save it here. It's 55 minutes. And next episode... I don't know really. We've got the mask thing to do. What the hell's this? Sign letter. Okay. Not sure if any of these are necessary for people, but you never know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.